Right, so good afternoon and welcome back to Audit Oblivion. I've got a quick update for you. As you may be aware, there's an ongoing meeting right now to do with Ukraine, Russia, Europe, and obviously what Trump has disclosed in regards to America's stance on the matter. So I've got a couple of clips that I want to play for you and then give you a quick reaction and obviously keen to understand what your stance is, what you think about the situation, and yeah, have that conversation. Let's get into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe in Europe, and I'm sure you believe too. And I urge you to act for your own sake.
Right, so a couple of takeaways from this straight away. First of all, pay attention to people clapping and seeing what kind of reception he gets for the statements that he's making, and also just pay attention to the sort of language that he's using in terms of, it's for your sake, you need to do this. It's an echo chamber. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's get into it.
Many leaders have talked about Europe that needs its own military, an army of Europe. I really believe that time has come. The armed forces of Europe must be created. Without Ukraine's army, Europe's armies will not be enough to stop Russia.
Right, so we've heard all of this before. This is not new. This sort of language is often used to try and create an element of sympathy or evoke an element or that emotion, urgency to get people to support your cause. But we've heard it all before, mate. It's not new. And what makes you think that Russia are in a position, after everything they've been through, in a position to do anything in Europe? I think there are pressing matters that need to be addressed in terms of funds, resources that will need to be allocated to create a European army, logistically to make it sustainable. Those conversations, who's going to pay for all of that and for what reason? And furthermore, if that's the case, there's a strong chance that, if there's a USA, if there's Russia, China, and Europe, we're on the brink. But if that's the case, by 2030, we are on the brink of something much more serious that needs to be addressed.
Only our army in Europe has real modern battlefield experience. But our army alone is not enough too. And we need what you can provide: weapons, training, sanctions, financing, political pressure, and unity. Everything needed to protect lives in modern war should be produced in Europe fully.
So yeah, I need you to listen to what he's saying. Only our army has got real-time experience or latest experience of warfare. The army is finished. You got generals maybe, that's it. But the people on the ground, they're gone.